All right. Happy Thursday. What a day. Man, 2 good miles in a day, man. Wow, we got it in. Not too humid out here, but, despite a little bit of the rain, we got it in. We drug it out. And, we stepped into it. Thought it was going to come a big downpour, but, hey, we got the equipment on out here for it. Man, I wish it was a little bit warm out here. Wish it was like 95, 103. But hey, folks, got a little thing on my mind, man. It's been on my heart for a long time. And I'm finna help somebody get on this red pill and come off this blue pill out here. I asked this: with all this virus going on, have we checked on all our families, folks, all our loved ones? Yeah, have we checked on them and see how they're doing? See if they need anything and have we done that? Because especially our older folks, or younger folks, man, folks, losing jobs and things of that nature. Things get tight out here. But as family members, have we checked on anybody? And if we have, that's good, and that's great. And I got to ask another question: has anybody checked on you? Somebody said, "Clay, what are you talking about? Has anybody checked on us?" I said, well, have anybody checked on you? I'm gonna deal with something today. And a lot of folks ain't gonna like it. A lot of people gonna get upset. I'll get pissed off and mad. But it's okay though. It's okay. But it's time for us to get up off the pumpkin wagon and wake up. And I asked the question again: have anybody checked on you today? Have anybody called you and see if you was all right? Anybody send you a text message or anybody send you an email and ask you, did you need anything? And I'm talking about our church folks, our church leaders. I'm talking about all across these United States and probably over across the world. Have any of those folks asked you, are you doing all right? Because everybody got a different situation. Somebody could have lost their job last week. Somebody could have lost their job today. Some could have lost their job last month or 2 months ago when this thing went down. And everybody got different situations, different billings and whatever going on. And we just can't assume everybody's okay. So, I want us to wake up out here. I'm talking about our loyal members that go on somewhere every Sunday or whatever day you go. Have some of your leaders called you and ask you, are you all right? Do you need anything? And some of these leaders might say, well, if you need anything, give us a call. I throw this out there. A husband and wife or a single parent have children. Certain times of the day, morning time, afternoon time, what do you do? Do your children ask you, hey, mama, can you feed me? Mama, I'm hungry. No. A real parent that loves you, they're going, hey, baby, you okay? Hey, let's go get this food together. Come on to the table and eat. The children ain't got no business asking mama that, hey, mama, I'm hungry, I'm starving. That ain't, no. No, that ain't how they go. Same thing for these leaders in the church. You don't have to wait, no members got to call you and ask you they need something. No, you call them and ask them if they need something. I don't care if it's 20 members, 30 members, 40 members, 400, 4,000. You get a team together and put these folks on a roll call and call them and see if they need something. Come on, folks. I'm seeing this stuff all on the line here, on social media. I got folks hitting me in my ear. Hey, man, don't forget to give your tithes. Don't forget to do this. Don't forget to do that. Hey, don't forget. Come on, people. What are we doing out here? I just use me. If I'm a self-employed man, ain't been working for 4 weeks. That's a month. And say I got some dividends saved up, but I'm holding some stuff up. But all of a sudden I'm getting slow. I'm getting tight. And I'm talking from experience, folks. I'm talking about when people talking to me, women or men, especially in our black community, our black churches. You go to them for some help. Yeah, you go to them for some help. You done got burnt out or whatever the deal is, and there's some kind of way they want to see you to, come on, Dave Ramsey, to try to learn how to manage your money. Man, you in a tight right now. You need some help right then and there. You ain't got time to go see Dave Ramsey. You need some help right now. Now you got to fill out a bunch of forms to get some help. But ain't no problem when the first of the month come on, or whenever time you give it, or every week. I ain't got to fill out no form. I'm throwing it in. But there's some folks out here had to get turned away on these black churches. And the sad part about it, they have to go to the white brothers out there, the white congregations, to get help with rent or whatever, food or whatever. Is anything else we need you with? Then they got somebody walking with you to see, is everything all right, calling and checking up on you. Why do we have to go outside the black community to get some help? Come on, folks. What we doing out here? This is a bunch of mumbo jumbo junk out here. But we said, what are we doing? light bill and water bill been put on hold. If folks need help out here, then we're going to get technical. We're going to start seeing who done gave for the year, who done. Let me tell you something. If somebody comes to the church and asks for help, and they might have been there all year long, ain't gave a dime, but they need some help now, what do? He said, overcome evil with some good. Always do right, and right gonna follow you. It might make that man or woman change their mind about what's going on when they come in there, because they ain't coming if they don't really need it. But you don't know when they really need it, because we're not him. We can't read the mind. But we got folks in certain positions, we're gonna try to judge somebody if they need some or not. I asked the question, would Jesus do this? Well, we always talking about how much we praising Jesus. Would he do this to us? Before this man even taught anything, he fit the needs. If they were hungry, he fed them. If they was ailing and needed and just in bad shape, he healed them. Then he started teaching them, folk. You can't teach nobody out here to starving and being hungry and naked and barren, no place to go. But keep in mind, he had nowhere to lay his head. He said the foxes has holes, the bird has nests, but the Son of Man don't have nowhere to lay his head. But he's standing more blessing. And all of a sudden, here we come on this side, 21st century, somebody come and ask for some help. Church members come and ask for some help. And we trying to, come on, man, we got to go through some red tape. We got to give out some blood. Come on, folks, to get some help, some honest help. There's some rough times out here, folks. What is the church for? Jesus said, I'm the good shepherd. The Messiah said, I'm the good shepherd. I have never seen the sheep begging the shepherd for nothing. They don't ask him for nothing, but they get themselves caught in snares, in the fence row. Step off one off. What did the shepherd do? He goes by and get them. If one of the sheep are hurt, he mend them together. Get them. That's a good shepherd. Where's our shepherds at? Sheep out here, they may be, I'm over here. They hurt, they stuck somewhere. And the shepherd come get them. Wolves come running, a pack, a lion come up. Here come the shepherd to fight and defend for the sheep. A bunch of sheep out here needing their leaders, and the leaders are turning them down. And I'm talking about some of these black churches. I done had so many people hit me that they have to go outside the black church to go get help. To go get help with what they could have got right then and there. If it's the Lord's money, if it's his money, help folk. Don't play with this thing, man. Oh, Moses said it great. Some of y'all remember this on the Ten Commandments. He didn't even know his mama was caught up under the stone granite. And Moses said, oh, I just wish I had the strength. The Lord renew my strength. He said, look like he'll take your burdens from you, old woman. He said, my strength is renewed now. And then old Joshua struck an Egyptian over there. They're going ready to straighten him up and going to beat him down. He said, man, you don't look weak. He said, you look strong. He said, man, look here, man, we hurting out here. We starving. The Egyptians got a whole temple up there. All these granaries full of grain and stuff. Oh, and Pharaoh Ramses right there. Well, Moses, I wasn't fooled with the tip of grain. That's for the gods. What did Moses tell him? He said, man, look here. What a god can't digest, a slave can use it. That's logic, folks. God is spirit. He don't need no food. No, Moses realized that. He know the gods didn't need no food. He said, man, look here, when your horses, they get tired, you rest them. Oh, I know Ramses come back with the horses. They draw on the next Pharaoh. Oh, man. The slaves are out there building cities with bricks and mud. They can't understand that. But we can understand this little situation. If the ox is up at tilling the ground for you, we don't want to get mad at the ox if he takes a little bite of the corn or whatever it is over there he's eating. We don't want to get mad at him because he's making you have a harvest. We don't mind him eating on that. But the children was hurting over there. Yeah. What did he do? He went on and raided that temple. Oh man, gave him some time. They called it the day of Moses. Because he took care of the people. He saw a need. He didn't go through no itemized statement to see what's going on. He knew what was going on. He looked around and saw they was famished, malnutrition, weak, distraught. No spirit that's down. Day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year in bondage. Oh, he done something about it. Our leaders need to do something about it. I've been wanting to get on this thing because it ain't making sense out here, folks. We got churches out here begging to give your money, and then now we on this internet thing now. We ain't coming together. Come on, folks. What do we have to lay by in store? Some of us, it's strange to me. Some of our leaders, you looking for help. Well, have you went and found unemployment yet? Have you got your stimulus money yet? Have you went over to this program yet? It ain't making no sense. You throwing your money in faithfully every single Sunday. And you ask for some help. Now they want to point you to the outside, to the government, to the beast that's out there for some help. Y'all ain't hear me out here. I know somebody gonna get upset and pissed off and mad. I don't care. Get your book out and see what he gonna do. What would he do? Let me tell you something. He don't need your money. There's some situations out here, folks. Everybody got different situations. Sam Smith said it. Trust in him and check everything else down here, folks. Don't be a fool all your life. You wake up and smell the coffee. You putting in some, and it's with this, your heart and mind. And then this another thing coming up. Got these leaders and members go through things. And the first thing you come for some help. Well, I ain't never seen the righteous, begging for bread and the seed either. Let me tell you something. What about Job? We can't put him off. So was Job a bad man? It said he was a righteous man. Job caught hell. Lost everything. So what? You can't be tried? You can't go through nothing? If you're going through something, you out there doing something wrong. Something must be wrong because man, come on, man. Get off this mumbo jumbo. Will the real leader stand up? Will you stand up? We hoarding this money like it's ours. It's his. He give it, he gonna take it. He don't want our fucking money. He want this all day, every day. I give to people all the time. I ain't taking no pictures with nothing. I ain't got to let nobody see what I'm giving. Whether it's 20, 30, 100, or 40, whatever it is. It's come from me, and I see the need. And it's always somebody got the hand out. That's what we are here for, to bless somebody. When I touch you, I'm going to bless you. You ain't got to worry about getting checked out and see, well, when you going to buy a drink with that? You going to get a hit of dope with that? Look at whatever they doing. That's between him and him. Whatever she doing, that's between her and him. I'm going to give. It's good to give. It's a blessing to give. And I ain't looking at number turn. Let me tell you this. It ain't got to be nothing monetary, nothing financial he give you back. It could be one more day of your life to live and breathe some air. Come on, folk. Put this out here. There are folks that's got this virus on them. They gave all the time. First day of the week come, you think is giving on their mind right now? Somebody help me. It's giving on their mind. They fighting for their life. Are they wrong for not giving nothing? They fighting for the life, folks. Same concept. Folks don't know where another bread is coming from. But every time you ask your leaders for some help, they got to send you somewhere else. Have you checked on the food stamp? Have you done all this before you come to us? That's a bunch of garbage. He gonna hold us account for this. His folks out here struggling, man. And nobody to pick up the phone and check. I call my girls all the time. Baby, what you need? Everything all right? You good? They ain't got no business calling me. Daddy, I'm hungry. Daddy, I ain't got no shoes. Daddy, I ain't got no clothes. Daddy, I ain't got nothing to eat. That's something wrong somewhere. Something ain't right. That means I ain't doing my job. The mama ain't doing her job. And there's no love there. We claim we loving him. We claim we love our members. But when it's time to show up, we ain't saying nothing. Our mouth is tight as a damn drum. Come on, man. What we doing? We claiming we love him. We claiming. But there's folks out here hurting. Folks been giving, get turned away. Well, I'm sorry, we can't do nothing the right time. What you mean you sorry? You damn right you sorry. And it's going to come back to you. I ain't going to turn nobody down that I know. If I can do anything, sometimes it ain't about no money, man. It's about probably pulling them up out of the dirt and the mud. brushing them off, bring them to the house, doing that, set them up in a hotel room or somewhere. It was there. The Samaritan, there's a story in the book. Look at all the people that passed him by. He didn't land there. What happened? The good Samaritan picks him up, clean him up, put him in a hotel room, left some money on the table. Come on, folks. Here all the so-called, us righteous folks running around looking at him, passing him by. I don't know, he must have been doing something. Might have stayed all night. Might have been partying. It didn't matter to the Samaritan. He picked him up and helped him. Got him on his feet. We can't even trust our leaders to do that. But we around here still begging for some money. We ain't meeting. Does he need it? Who needed the most? Who needed the most? Let me drop this in here. So I'm a big Star Trek fan. This may be the episode 4 or 5, one of the two. Where Spock's brother was looking for God. Yeah, he had a little coalition going on. I know it's fictional, folks, but check this out. He got out there. They had to go through the Great Barrier. Nobody could get there. No, it took a starship to get out there. Get out there. Spock's brother started talking to this man. Oh, yeah. Then he asked for the ship. Well, how did you get here? Oh, we traveled far. We got the ship. He said, where's the ship? I must know it. I must get with it. He said, wait a minute, something ain't right. Then he started inflicting pain on the man. And then Spock told Kirk, he said, man, this ain't the God of Shakari. It ain't him, the Most High. This is the demon. He was entrapped. Yeah, they found the demon, trapped in, couldn't get out, but he needed a starship. Oh, and Captain Kirk said, let me ask you a question. What does God need with a starship? Ain't you God? Ain't you everywhere? Don't you know everything? What you need a starship to move over here, to move over there with? Oh, he tested him. He was the demon. And he inflicted pain on Kirk. I asked the question, what does God need with your money? What does he need with it? And what we gonna do with it? Are we helping anybody? Folks sleeping up on the bridges, man. On the concrete. On benches. These the outside folk. Now we coming on the inside of the church house. Folks are struggling, trying to tie ends. Man, come on, folks. Don't know when their last paycheck was. They waiting on the government. Government ain't came yet. It ain't hit the account yet. And we still out here. Hey, make sure you still give some. Ain't nobody call nobody to see if you all right. See if everything's going okay. What, we just figured everything is cool and, everybody's got some $2 or $3 million setback somewhere? Is that what the deal is? Come on, people. Only in a black America. Yeah, I done seen the reports that all these ministers out here got all this money, all this income, and haven't given anything to this crisis. Let me tell you something. When you really for him, you go broke. Oh, yeah. That's what I signed up for. I signed up on a dotted line. My life means nothing. We don't want to come together. We all scared that there's somebody we're going to die, and we got to use some common sense. Well, we just going to start using common sense then. Just use some common sense. Well, it don't make sense for everybody to come together and get sick. Okay, just use some common sense. When folks out here hurting, why they got to go to the outside? You already on the inside, but can't get a dime. Can't get one red dime. But they're going to tell you, well, we're going to pray for you and hope everything go well. Well, next time you looking for money from me, I'm going to pray for you. Because I know what he's saying out here, folks. Don't let these people turn and twist the scriptures on you. Like the demon did in the beginning. Oh, you're not going to surely die. But the point is you're going to die. Come on, folks. It's time to come off of this thing. Let me tell you something. This is where our faith comes in. If we think the church going broke, go how much faith you got. If you helping and giving, he always going to give back a return. Come on, people. Who we representing out here? Sure ain't him. I don't see him. I don't see him like in that fashion. Every time I look through the pages of inspiration, he's giving it all. He gave it all. Oh, come on, man. It's a price that we can't pay back. Now it's stipulations for helping somebody now. We got to fill out a bunch of forms, like I said. And if you're going through some hard time, you done something wrong. You done stepped off the mark. No, maybe he's trying you. Maybe he gave the order to look here, try her. Try him. Go ahead, demon, try him. I bet they ain't going to turn. They may be going through something. But if they come to you, That's a different situation. You don't know. But right through here, right now, with this virus going on, everybody's hurting. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. A closed mouth don't get fed. But it's the shepherds, it's their job to go around and check on their sheep. I ain't never see the sheep over here come and say, hey, come here, hey, I need this over here, I need that over there. They get caught, get snared up, wander off. And the shepherd go and fight, defend. I know somebody ain't gonna like this. I'm gonna tell you what, if you wanna call me, before you call and talk to me, make sure you got $100 deposit. Cause I ain't gonna talk to you with no garbage. I ain't fooling with you. I need to get paid before I listen to some mumbo jumbo. Because don't wait till somebody like me come up and say something about what's really going on down there. This been going on for years. It's been folks sit up here and leave certain churches, black churches, because they couldn't get no help. And they going through hell, especially if it's some women. It really doesn't matter. A soul is a soul. Well, you ain't gonna, come on, what you losing? If it's his money, what you losing? What you gonna do about in here? You gotta come down front first, baby. You gotta do it with your heart, folks. You gotta do it with your heart. If you can't do it with your heart, we're in the wrong business. We're in the hell business. That's what we doing. We ain't trying to help nobody, bring nobody up, raise nobody up, and we sending folks to the outside, to the government. Hey, go try this, try that first, see that, and then come back. No. Charity starts at home, then it spreads abroad. Come on, people. My daddy know this man is 6 feet in the ground. He know this. And it's all through the book. Oh man, silver and gold I don't have, but what I do have, it's gonna save you from the inside out. It's in there, folks. It's just on my mind. It's on my mind. I asked the question again, have our church leaders called and checked on you, see if you needed anything? You might want to change him, and you might, if things get better, you might want to change locations, because you're going to find out who folks is. Like this is the time you're going to find out who folks is, when it's hard and tight out here. Everybody smiling, laughing, talking, saying they down with you, but they ain't with you. It's like they telling him, oh God, we love you, but your heart is far from you. Come on, man. We're going to find out who you with. Yeah, it's a hard time. Oh, it's a difficult subject. Church ain't gonna never go broke. If you think it's gonna go broke, that means you ain't walking with him. I can do all things through him. Come on, that's what it's out here for. These scripts out here for. That's what it's out here for. You don't never know where your blessing gonna come from. You don't never know where your blessing. You don't know just a $5, a $10 to help somebody a meal. You don't know where the blessing gonna come from. You don't know what blessings the church can get from that. But we run around here scared and shaky. Oh, we can't give out this. We don't want to go broke. He went broke. He gave it all, man. He gave it all 130 some pounds of it. Blood and water flying everywhere. He gave it all. And we can't give what we're supposed to give. We can't help nobody. We shucking folks. We jiving folks. We playing with people and we're playing with him. He gonna call a hand to it. Keep on playing with him and see what happens. It doesn't matter to me. I said I signed up for the dotted line. My life is on the line. It ain't my life no more. I'm expendable. Yeah. Somebody call up on me. I'm coming. And I hope you ain't got to call me because, hey man, you doing all right? Everything's all right? You cool? What's happening with you? You okay? Start using some love and some logic into this, folks. And like I said, if ain't nobody checked on you, your leaders ain't checked on you, going right through here when folks are dying and no food and famine and going on, folks, got to buy medicine, you got to see what you got to get here. I mean, you got to put a little gas in the car, and ain't nobody call and check and see if you need anything. When this thing gets over with, you might want to relocate. You might want to relocate. It's an embarrassment. I heard so many people going through this. They couldn't go to their black churches, their home churches, get no help. They had to go outside to the white folk. To the white folk. Here we go. Then we always talk about what the white people are doing to us. We want to bring up slavery. 30 acres and a mule. We want to bring this stuff up, what they owe us. Here we are in the field with one another. And we ain't helping nobody. We ain't encouraging nobody. We're going to pray for you. No, you pray for yourself. Because apparently you need it because you don't know his whole purpose. It ain't about no money. It's never been about the money. Folks, stay up out here. Stand strong. Get in your word. Don't get fooled and don't get duped by nobody. 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approval unto God, not no man. Rightly dividing the word. And like I said again, some of you ministers want to call me. Make sure you got your money ready. Yeah, it starts off at $100 bill to talk to me. Because this ain't making no sense out here, man. Folks out here hurting, man. Folks out here hurting, struggling. And everybody's scared to talk about this issue. Because they don't want to get singled out. They don't want to get blackballed. Yeah, that's what it is. Because see, when you stand up for something, that's when all hell break loose. Yeah, that part. Stay up out here, folks. Don't go rearing with it. It's fighting time now. See, we fighting against a bunch of demons out here. And you'd be surprised where the demons are camped up at. Yeah. That's why his man said put the whole armor on. Because, man, you don't know where them darts are coming. You don't know where they're coming from. You got some folks in the church house trying to hit you. Folks jealous of you. You driving a funky car, man, and folks jealous of you. Because you keep it clean. They think it's a 2030. I don't care what you driving, what you wearing. This garbage ain't gonna get you in now. It's still inside. That's what he sees and your lifestyle. I asked again, have any of your church leaders checked on you? Had they asked you need anything? You ain't gotta call them. If you gotta call them, you in the wrong spot. You in the wrong place. And again, I know some folks want to call me, but you make sure you have your $100 ready. Tell me you got it ready for me, then we can sit down and talk. Because it ain't making no sense. No logical sense. It ain't making no sense with no spiritual sense. We in an earthly vessel. We ain't all spirit. It's good to believe, have faith, and the zeal. But this body still needs feeding. This body still needs clothes. This body still needs shelter. Yeah. Those sheep need tended to. Ain't that what he said? Peter, take care of my sheep out there. See, I gotta get out of here. We don't belong to some of you leaders. 90%. Yeah, at 90%, we belong to him. The 10% you supposed to be tending. Well, tend to the flock then. Everybody talking about we tending to the flock. Tend to the flock. Call them and see what's going on with them. Call every member. I'm just checking with you. It don't hurt nothing. It don't cost nothing. Because he made it free. Till next time.